Hello, Shalom Aleichem. Once again, we have another learning on Parshas VaEschanan from the Sefer Rav Shalom from Rav Shalom Adler. That's all. Let's take a look at it now. So here's Parshas VaEschanan. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says first in the Pesukim in the Torah. 1 minute. Devarim, and then VaEschanan. Here we go, we're getting to it. Here we are. VaEschanan el Hashem bo'esahi le'mor. And Moshe said that I prayed before Hashem at that time. VaEschanan, and I prayed to Hashem for His mercy at that time. Hashem Elokim ato hachiloso laharos es abdecha es godlecha v'es yadcha hachazoko asher mi keil b'shamayim u'ba'oretz asher yasech ma'asecha v'chegevuro secha. Hashem, our God, you have started. You have to show your servant, that's Moshe Rabbeinu, as hata hachilosa, as abdecha, your servant, as godlecha v'es yodecha hachazaka, your greatness and the strength of your hand, as it were. That's not literal, of course. Es yadcha chazaka, the strength of your hand. Asher mi keil b'shamayim u'ba'aretz, who is strong like you? Who is a God like you? Who is strong like you? B'shamayim u'ba'aretz, in the heavens and in the earth. Asher yasech ma'asecha v'chegevuro secha, that can do like your actions and your the gevura, your strength. Evreno v'ere es ha'oretz hatova asher b'ever ha'yarden. Please let me go. Moshe Rabbeinu is beseeching Hashem. Please let me go and go pass through to the Eretz Yisrael, es ha'oretz hatova, the great land, Eretz Yisrael, asher b'ever ha'yarden, which is on the other side of the Jordan. Hahor hatov hazeh v'halavonon, the great mountain, v'halavonon, and the strong mountain, the halavonon. The Turah Tova. Here it says Turah Tova, the great mountain, Hodain. That's the Harabayas. That's the place where that's the mountain where the Beis HaMikdash was. Beis Hamikdash, and also the Beis HaMikdash. Halavanon. When it says Halavanon, that's the Beis HaMikdash. This is the Unkelus over here. Let us go. Please let me go. And Moshe Rabbeinu was asking, let him go forth over the Yarden, over the Jordan River, and he will see the land of Eretz Yisrael, asher b'ever Yarden, which is across the Yarden, the Jordan River, Hahor hatov hazeh v'halavonon, the great mountain, which is the Harabayas, hazeh v'halavonon, and also the Beis HaMikdash is in Lebanon. Vayesaber Hashem bi lema'anchem. V'havei ragaz min. Here it says in the Unkelus, v'havei ragaz min kodam Hashem alai, and Hashem was angry at me, lema'anchem b'dilchun. It says b'dilchun because of you, because of the Bnei Yisrael. They weren't doing the things the right way. V'lo shoma elain, he did not listen to me. Vayomer Hashem Eloi, and Hashem said to me, Rav Loch, it's enough for you. Rav Loch, it's enough. And meaning it's very great also. You have a lot of greatness. Rav Loch, Al Tosef Taber Elai Od Badovar Hazed. Do not continue praying to me on this matter. Alei Rosh HaPisgah. Hashem said, you should go to the top of the mountain. Alei Rosh HaPisgah. Go to the top of the mountain. Go up, Rosh HaPisgah, to the top of the mountain. V'so einecha, Yomo v'tzafona, and let your eyes go. Let your eyes go forth and see. You'll see with your vision. Yoma v'tzafona, west v'tzafona, and north v'seimona, and east umizracha, and west. U'reiv einecha, you'll see with your eyes. Ki lo sa'avoras hayarden hazeh. You will see it, but you will not be able to go forth over the Yarden. You will not be able to, but you will see it with your vision. Hashem is saying this to Moshe Rabbeinu. V'tzav, as Yehoshua, command to Yehoshua. V'chazkehu v'yamtzehu, let him go. Strengthen him, v'yamtzehu, and give him even more koach. Strengthen him with your words, with your musar. Kihu ya'avor lefnei ha'am, he will go before the people. Hazehu ya'avor lefnei ha'am hazeh, v'hu yanchil osam, he will go and give them the inheritance. Es ha'oretz asher tireh, he will give them the land. Yehoshua, Moshe's Talmud, Yehoshua, his student, will go and give to the Bnei Yisrael, will go and be manche, will give them the inheritance, as ha'aretz asher tireh, the land asher tireh that you will see. And now let's see what it says by the Rav Shalom, by Rav Shalom Adler. Let's take a look. One moment, please. Okay. So let's see what the Rav Shalom says, the Sefer, the Baal HaRav Shalom. Parshas VaEschanan. VaEschanan el Hashem. Moshe was praying to Hashem. Bo'esahi at that time. Please let me, Moshe Rabbeinu was davening to Hashem, please let me go and see the land. Vayomer Elai, Rav Loch. So Hashem said to me, to Moshe Rabbeinu, Rav Loch, this is enough for you. This is enough of, you have, this is enough, Rav Loch, this is very great. Already what you have, and it also means don't keep davening, alto seif daber elai od badavar zeh. Do not continue davening to me on this, praying to me on this matter. And I think I once learned that if Moshe Rabbeinu would have prayed one more time, Hashem would have given him what he wanted. So, but he's saying, do not daven anymore on this matter. The Gemara, it says in the Gemara, the Talmud, ki le'echol mi pri v'chulam. So what is it that Moshe Rabbeinu wanted from Eretz Yisrael? Was it ki le'echol mi pri? Was it to eat from the great payros that they had, the great fruit that they have? What did he want with Eretz Yisrael? Elokach Omar Moshe. This is what Moshe said like this: Mitzvos nitztavu Yisrael. The Bnei Yisrael were commanded many mitzvos, many commandments. She'enam nohagim b'chutz la'oretz ela b'Eretz Yisrael. Mitzvos nitztavu Yisrael. Many the Bnei Yisrael, harbe mitzvos nitztavu Yisrael. The Bnei Yisrael were commanded many mitzvos. She'enam nohagim b'chutz la'oretz, which are not knowing, we don't do them outside of Eretz Yisrael. They're only can be done in Eretz Yisrael. They can't be done outside of Eretz Yisrael. Elo be Eretz Yisrael, only in Eretz Yisrael. V'nireli, and it seems to me, Hine Yadua Ma Shekasav Hagemara Maharsha Zal, and it seems to the Rav Shalom, the Baal Rav Shalom, the Hine Yadu, it's known, Masha Kosav HaGemara Maharsha, it's the Gemara, the Maharsha Zal says, the Maharsha, Hatam de Machashava Tova Mitzurif Lamaisa. So the reason is, Hatam de Machashava Tova Mitzurif Lamaisa, that in Eretz Yisrael, Machshava Tova Mitzurif Lamaisa, that when one has in mind to do a mitzvah, to do a good machshava tova, a good deed, a good mitzvah, mitzurif l'ma'aseh, it's considered part of the mitzvah. And Hashem considers it as if it were the mitzvah. If one has the intention to do a good mitzvah and one does not get a chance to do it, Hashem considers it as if you have done the mitzvah. The machshava tova mitzurif the mitzvah. That one has the machshava, the thought, a good thought of doing the mitzvah. It's as if you did the mitzvah. Hashem considers it mitzurif l'maaseh, as if you did the mitzvah. Mishum dekol Yisrael yesh lahem chezkas kashrus, because all of Yisrael, they have a chazaka, it's considered, they have a chazaka, it's like considered as if all of Yisrael are kosher. It's the probability that that all of Yisrael has, the chazaka has the probability that they are kosher, that they do things the right way with Hashem's help. Vehevi kina'anas v'lo asa'ah. So in other words, if one didn't get a chance to do the mitzvah, it's as if it was an accident, and one did not do the mitzvah. So therefore, Hashem gives the Bnei Yisrael, since we have the Chezkas Kashrus, we have the probability that we are all kosher, because we do things the right way with Hashem's help. If we don't do the right thing, because it's an accident and we didn't get a chance to do it, therefore Hashem says, okay, if he would have gotten the chance to do it, he would have done it. He or she would have done the mitzvah, so Hashem gives us a credit that we did the mitzvah. It's like an accident. And he didn't do it. So therefore, since it was an accident, if he would have been able to do the mitzvah, he would have done it. So Hashem gives us that credit. Omnam, however, Hanoam Megiddim Kosev, the Noam Megiddim says, Lefima Shekosev HaRambam, according to what the Rambam says, the Dafka be Eretz Yisrael, Yesh L'chol Adam Chezkas Kashrus. That only in Eretz Yisrael, in the land of Eretz Yisrael, that in the land of Israel, Yesh L'chol Adam Chezkas Kashrus, everyone has the chazaka that's, in other words, he strengthened its probability. We assume that he is kosher. He has the chazaka. Chazaka means like we really assume that he is kosher. Aval b'chutz la'aretz ein. But outside of Eretz Yisrael, we don't have this. We don't have this assumption. We don't have the assumption that whatever we do is kosher. Aval b'chutz la'aretz outside of Eretz Yisrael ein. Aval b'chutz la'aretz. Oh yeah, this is outside of Eretz Yisrael. Ein lokchin yayin v'chedoma ela me'adam shehuchsak b'kashrus. Outside of Eretz Yisrael, we don't buy wine and other things like that have to be kosher. Ela me'adam shehuchsak b'kashrus. We only buy wine or other things that have to be kosher. We only buy it from not from every yid, but from a yid that shehuchsak b'kashrus, that he has a chazaka, that it's been proven already, shehuchsak b'kashrus, that he is kashrus, does things the right way, is upright. Oh, shehuchsak means it's proven. Shehuchazak, chazak means that it's strong. In other words, it's been tried and true that he is kosher. And kosher and yosher, kosher and those things, the straight way, the right way. V'yachi kaimelan b'Yeridaya, it says in Yeridaya, Sof Siman Reish Samachay, it says in Yeridaya, at the end of Reish Samachay. So that's the Siman Reish, Kuf is 100, Reish is 200. So 265, Samach is 65. So in other words, that's where we learn this din, that we cannot buy wine or other things that have to be kosher, or meat that have to be kosher. Somebody that it's strengthened, it's known that he is really, it's tried and true, that we know that he is a kosher person, kosher, does things the right way. Imkain b'chutz la'aretz machshava tova eina mikimase ad kan devarav. So therefore, in chutz, so this when we say that imkain b'chutz, that machshava tova mitzaref la'maise, that a good deed. When that a good deed is it's Hashem considered it as if one did it, that he's saying that's only in chutz la'aretz. Imkein b'chutz la'aretz, that's only in Eretz Yisrael. When one says that machshava tova mitzaref l'maisa, that a good deed is considered, it becomes like a maisa, because. That's only in Eretz Yisrael, according to this supposition. Imkein b'chutz la'aretz machshava tova eina kimase ad kan devarav. So, but since outside of Eretz Yisrael, since we learned this, that one has to be proven that one is 100% in order to sell yayin, wine, or meat, basar. So, in outside of Eretz Yisrael, so then could it be that it's a possibility that machshava tova eina mitzares l'maisa. Machshava tova is not considered as if one did it. So Moshe Rabbeinu wanted to be in Eretz Yisrael, where a machshava tova is mitzaref l'maisa. Aval b'yetev leiv, and by the yetev leiv, Parshas Nitzavim, yetev leiv, the Bal yetev leiv, Parshas Nitzavim, Kosav, he writes, the ad kan lo Kosav Rabbeinu harambam, the bechutz la'aretz ein la'odam chazkas kashrus, ela beholech b'shuka, u'beberai, v'ledaber im chaveros. So the Yetev Leiv says in Parshas Nitzavim, Kosav, the ad kan lo Kosav Rabbeinu harambam, the bechutz la'aretz ein la'odam chazkas kashrus, ela beholech b'shuka. That the Rambam, the Rebbe Rambam, the Rambam did not say that in Chutz La'oretz Ein La'adam Cheskas Kashrus, that a person does not have the strength, the assumption that he's kosher. Only somebody that's in the street and he's doing things just in the street, like a street person, let's say, and he's just talking to his friends, talking. Aval ma shemekabel alav latov bebeis hakneses or bebeis hamedrash, oz yesh lo cheskas kashrus, kamo b'hiyosenu b'eretz Yisrael. So in other words, that's only in the street, let's say. In other words, somebody's with his buddies in the park, in the street, so he doesn't necessarily have the chazaka, the assumption that he's 100% kosher. But when he takes upon himself litov, doing the good things, bebeis hakneses, in the house of learning, bebeis hakneses, in the shul. No, that's the beis hakneses is in the shul. Oh, bebeis hamedrash, or in the house of learning. The beis hamedrash in the house of study. So when one is in the beis hakneses, in the shul, or in the beis hamedrash, or in the house of study, oz yesh lo cheskas kashrus. So then one does have the assumption, the strong assumption of kashrus, that one is doing things the right way. Kimo, like v'hiyosenu b'eretz Yisrael, like we are in Eretz Yisrael. So the Yetev Leiv, the Baal Yetev Leiv, I think that's the Satmar Rebbe. Parshas Nitzavim, the one of the Satmar Rebbeim was the Yetev Leiv. So he says that when does the Rambam say that outside of Eretz Yisrael one does not necessarily have the Cheskas Kashrus, the assumption that one is 100% kosher? That is when somebody's just out in the park, out in the street, with friends and just talking, etc. What? When one is already in the shul, and he's makabel upon himself, he's learning and he's davening. So, az yesh lo cheskas kasherus, then he does have the chazaka, he does have the strong assumption that he's kosher, that he's doing things kosher, yosher, he's doing things the right way. As if he were in Eretz Yisrael. According to the Yetev Leiv, when one is in the shul or in the Beis HaMedrash, so one has the Cheskas Kashrus, he has the assumption that he's doing things the right way, as if he were in Eretz Yisrael. And the reason is, Al Pi Ma Shenoda, for what we learned, Masha Kosovar Marsha, from what the Marshas wrote. Perik Kama de Brachos, and the Perik Kama, the first Perik is the section, the first chapter of Brachos, via Rama Besefer Al-Fasa Zuta, and the Rama, and the Sefer Al-Fasi Zuta, Aho de Isa Hasam Ika Sabei Bevavel, Tama, Ahad the Isa, Hasam, what they have over there, there's a question. Ika Sabe Bavel. Are there older people, older Yidden Bavel in Bavel outside of Eretz Yisrael? Tama, he asked. There was a question. It says, V'yamar Laman Yirbo Yamechem, Rak Alhu Adama Kisiv. It says, Laman Yirbo Yamechem, in order that your days shall be lengthened. Rak al Adama, only on the land in Eretz Yisrael. If one is in Eretz Yisrael, then we have this promise that the Yirbo Yamechem, that we will have length of days. So he asked, are there Ika Sabe Bavel? Are there older Yidden in Bavel, in Babylonia, outside of Eretz Yisrael? Tama, as he asked. And then he said, why is he asking this? Because it says in the Torah, Leman yirbu yemechem, rak al ha'adama kesiv, in order that your days shall be lengthened. And it says, rak al ha'adama, only on the land, on the Eretz Yisrael. So he's asking, outside of Eretz Yisrael, are there older people, older Yidden? Kesiv de chaza de mikadame umechashache le bekenishta. So kivan de chaza de mikadame umechashache le bekenishta. So since he saw the chaza, when he says chaza means saw, the mikadame umechashache, that people get up early to go to shul, umechashache, and they stay there late in the shul, in the Beis HaMedrash, in the Beis HaKnesses, the Veikanishta, in the Beis HaMedrash, in the shul. Omar, he said, Hainu da'ahane lahu. So now I understand. Hainu da'ahane lahu. So this helps. In other words, when he saw that the Yidden go early to the shuls, and they go to the base of Batei Midrashim, and they stay there till late. In other words, that's like Eretz Yisrael. When he saw that, he said, now I understand why there are, outside of Eretz Yisrael, there are Yidden that are like Sabe, they're older Yidden, older, because one is in the Beis HaKnesses, says, when one is in the study house, the house of study, one is in the shul, it's as if it's like as part of Eretz Yisrael. Behind the Yamrei b'Gemara, this is what it says in the Gemara. Asidin Batei Knesios or Batei Midrashos shebechutz la'aretz l'kevoa b'Eretz Yisrael. In the future, in the Yemos HaMashiach, the Batei Knesios, the Batei Midrashos, the houses of the davening, of the Pekinus, they're davening for the praying to Hashem, or Batei Midrashos, or the houses that the people were studying at. There used to be two different places. There was the base of Knesset, that's the shul, where people would daven, or Batei Midrashos, and then there was the study house. So there were two different places. So in the future, the Batei Knesios and the Batei Midrashos, shebechutz la'aretz, outside of Eretz Yisrael, l'kevoa b'Eretz Yisrael, they'll all be put together in Eretz Yisrael. They will be established in Eretz Yisrael. So in other words, it's like a part of Eretz Yisrael. It's like when you go into a shul, you go into a base Knesset and a base Medrash, it's like you're going into Eretz Yisrael. It's like it's the land of Eretz Yisrael. Im kain, if so, yesh lohem din Eretz Yisrael. They have the din of Eretz Yisrael. Li ha'arich yomim. So to people that go to, they go early to the base of Knesset and they stay late. The base of Medrash and the base of Knesset. It has the din of Eretz Yisrael for arichas yomim, for length of days. Ad kan tochem devorav. This is what he said. Umemela yesh lahem din Eretz Yisrael. So therefore it has the din. It has the law of Eretz Yisrael. The inyan machshava tova sheyitzurif l'maseh. So it has the din of Eretz Yisrael. The inyan of machshava tova sheyitzurif l'maseh. That the good deed, that it should be mitztoref, should be combined to be a maaseh. When one has a good machshava, a good thought to do a mitzvah, so it should be mitztoref. It's like combined to do. It's combined. Hashem combines it as if one did the mitzvah itself. V'divrei pi chacham chen. V'divrei pi chacham chen. And the words of the mouth of the chacham, of the chacham, the Talmud chacham chen is beautiful. V'hine b'yetav leiv, and it says in the yetav leiv, Parshas VaEschanan, Kasav, it says, Vozeh sholachein nichsaf Moshe lichnos Eretz Yisrael. So it says, the Yetzav Lev says, Kasav Bazeh, Shalachein nichsaf Moshe lichnos Eretz Yisrael. So therefore, Moshe had the strong desire to enter Eretz Yisrael. Kedas HaNoam Megidim, like the Noam Megidim. Sheyitzurif machshava l'maiseh. So in other words, when one has a good machshava, when one has a thought to do a maiseh, a good tzedakah, a good mitzvah, and one doesn't get a chance to do it, Hashem considers it as if it was an accident, and He gives one credit. He gives you credit for it. V'li nira, and it seems to me, b'ofen acher ketzas. So that's why Moshe Rabbeinu wanted to go to Eretz Yisrael. He had a great desire to go to Eretz Yisrael. V'li nira, and it seems to me, b'ofen acher ketzas. So the Baal Rav Shalom says he has another way of thinking about it. He has another way of thinking about it. The Yadua Divrei Gemara, it's known. The words of the Gemara, Ne'manu v'gamru, Noach no la'adam shelo nivra, Mishenivra. It says in the Gemara, and they counted, they did figurations, and they learned that it's better for a person that he were not created, God forbid, Mishenivra, than if he were created, because they counted up all these mitzvos and all the averos, God forbid. So they counted. There was a Gemara there. There's a Talmud there that says that it would be better if a person were not created, God forbid, Sefer Rav Shalom, of course, because of a Marsha, and the Marsha says, B'chedushi Agados, Shapshat Shem Nimno HaMitzvos V'Averos Hainu Asein V'Lo Asein. Okay, so this is, so we don't have to take this 100%. In other words, we're here and we do the mitzvos. That's what we have to do. Well, this is what we're saying over here. Shapshat. So what does it mean this way? That it's better if a person were not created, God forbid. If one is created, it's a great gift that Hashem gave us, and we are here, and we should do the mitzvahs. We should do whatever we can. But anyway, let's continue and see what this means. Shapshat. The pshat is the pshat means the simple explanation of what we're saying is shenim pshat. Pshat means the simple answer is Shem Nimnu HaMitzvos V'Averos. They counted up the mitzvos and the averos. Hainu Asayin, which means the Asayin, the positive mitzvos, V'Lo Sa'asayin, also the negative mitzvos. V'Ra'u Shahalo Sa'asei Shabbatorah Yiserim Mi Mitzvos Asei. And they saw that the Lo Sa'asei, the negative commandments in the Torah, are more than the mitzvos, asay. Shehein shin samachei neged reish memches. So in other words, the los asayim are shin samachei, 365. Neged reish memches, against the 248 asayin. In other words, one has money, more los asay keneged against the 365 against the 243. V'karov lehipaseid yoter mischar. V'karov lehefseid yoter mischar. So it's easy. It's karov. It's close. God forbid to lehefseid, to lose more than than the schar, to get schar, to get good payment. But then again, there's the schar of not doing an avera too, so this also has to be thought about too. Here, so in other words, losa say shin samachei. That's the los. There are 365 lo saseh, the one negative commandments, and aseh, reish mem ches, 248. So in other words, there's 365 lo saseh, and against 248 asein. So in other words, they figured out that there are more lo saseh, though more possibilities of doing something in Aveira than doing a mitzvah. Chas v'sholom. The Karib Lehev said Yota Mitzchar. It's more, it's closer to have a loss than the schar on Yidei Sham. So in other words, that's what they said there. Because of Agon Maharash